Hi everybody, Dr. Lisa Thompson of drlisamthompson.com, coming to you live from my home office outside of Eden Prairie, Minnesota, and welcome to another edition of The Doctor Is In. I am so glad and thankful that you're here to join me today. As we wait for people to hop on for today's show, what I want you to do, make sure you hit the upper right hand corner of your screen. It's a notification button. And what that will do is that Facebook will let you know when I'm going live, which is Monday through Friday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern, 3:30 Central, 1:30 Pacific. That way you and I can be interacting in real time. And today I'm going to share with you a really great tip that I learned from one of my mentors and role models, Ray Higdon, on how to create unstoppable energy when you're feeling down. This is very, very powerful, and it's really going to change your outlook. And I'm going to share with you what I learned from him and a powerful experience that happened today, because I'm going to give a shout out to a very special person who's been a loyal follower of this show. So you want to pay attention and stay tuned. Now, for some of you who don't know who Ray Higdon is, he is one of the top home business experts in the industry. Now, Ray first got started back in 2008, and at the time he was a very successful real estate investor, and he lost his business when the market went under in the Great Recession of 2008, went into personal foreclosure, started his own business, went into network marketing, and failed in his first 11 attempts before having massive success on the 12th. And he developed a powerful routine. He has gone on and helped transform the lives of many people who joined him in his network marketing business. Today, he is no longer active in network marketing as far as building an organization, but right now he's really focusing on elevating the profession, the whole home business profession, by teaching home business owners how to market and brand themselves professionally so they can have success. And as a matter of fact, in August, his company was listed as number 700 from Inc. Incorporated. So that's a huge honor for Ray. I'm really excited for his success, and I know that his company is going to rise up in those rankings. But Ray shared something last night on his Facebook. He did a status update, and this was very, very powerful, where he talks about, there are going to be days when you just don't want to do something in your business. You have low energy. You've just been working really hard, whether it's you're working on a project, or you've been out doing a lot of active marketing, or you're building your blog and you're becoming a credible expert, that there's going to be a time where you're going to feel really, really tired. And Ray gave a bit of advice that really was so simple but very profound. And it was this: when you feel that you have no energy, you're just beat down to your socks, and you really just don't want to do any work, go out and serve someone. Okay? Go do something nice for someone. And when you do that, what happens is you're going to get such a rush of energy that it's going to give you such momentum to keep moving forward. And why is this? Now, I'm a huge fan of Tony Robbins. I have been for since 1995. And Tony teaches that there are 6 human needs that need to be satisfied. And one of the needs that we all have, regardless of age, sex, socioeconomic background, or race, and that is the need for contribution. And when we do something and we give, there is such a joy in giving. You know, as I got older, I used to be as a little kid, couldn't wait for my birthday, couldn't wait for Christmas, where you would get the presents. But as I began to get older, and now as an adult, I love to give more than I love to receive. Okay, that's the need for contribution. So when you're out there, how can you do these little simple things to contribute, to get that energy? Let me give you some of my very best tips with that. Number one, you could do it personally with your family. You could go out and do something nice for your spouse, for your children, or maybe call mom or dad or a relative, or maybe even a good friend of yours and send them a word of encouragement. Say, you know, I'm sorry I've been busy, but I just want to know I'm thinking of you and I love you very much. I thank you for having you in my life. I'm grateful for our friendship. Something that is genuine from the heart and you have no strings attached. Don't expect a response back. Do it out of the kindness and out of pure love for another person. You can do this in your business. Now here's some examples to do that. But before I do that, I want to say some shout outs to some of our listeners today. Hello, Junie. Hello, Sandy. Hi, Kitty. Hi, Dion. Thank you for watching the show today. So in business, what you can do is you can lift somebody up in social media. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know about some of you, I know I have some people from across the continents, in Europe or in Canada or down under. In 2 weeks we're electing a new president and new Congress. And I will tell you, the vitriol and the vileness, I have never seen such a, negative campaign on both sides, not only by the candidates and the media, but I mean, in my social media news feeds, I'm seeing people they're like, pardon my French, I don't mean to say this, but they're acting batshit crazy, okay? It just baffles me. So if you want to become, insanely attractive, during this whole election, these final 2 weeks of the election, where there's nothing but negative and mudslinging, be positive. Go out there and do a Facebook Live and be inspirational. Send a word of encouragement. All right? Maybe reach out to some of your people who are out there that are maybe really struggling. Okay, go out there and send them something. Okay, be encouraging. If you know someone like on your Facebook feed has a birthday, go wish them a happy birthday. But instead of just writing something like a text, do something even more special. On your smartphone, you have the ability to record a voice message. Send them a voice message and sing them happy birthday. Trust me, they'll get a kick out of it. I know I do. My birthday's on May 9th. And, my dad, God rest his soul, I lost him 5 years ago to cancer. But on my birthday, I was born around 3 or 3:15 in the afternoon. My dad would always call me at 3 o'clock and sing me happy birthday. But today, now with Facebook, I've got so many of my friends on Facebook that will send me messages, or they'll create a video singing happy birthday to me. Heath LeBach did it back 2 years ago, and Chris Garcia, he did me a voicemail on Facebook, on a Facebook Messenger, and he sang me happy birthday. And I tell you, I love those. They're absolutely awesome. You can do that for people, all right? Doing something like that for the fun and being positive, being uplifting, okay? Be the change you wish to see in the world. That starts with you. Because if you're out there promoting the good, see, everyone's so focused on the bad. The news focuses on the bad. If you choose to focus on the good, there's something good happening anywhere and everywhere around the world. Focus on that. Build that up. Okay? That's what makes this so powerful. And I want to conclude the day by something that I want to give a shout out to a very special person today who has been a loyal listener and follower since I started doing my Facebook Lives in September. Her name is Ronnie Denholm. I think that's how we say it. Ronnidenholm. Ronnie's very, very special. Just a beautiful soul. And 2 days ago, I did a Facebook Live where I talked about, at the end of the day, a big insight I learned from being on the Deep Abyss Mastermind with Diane Huckman. And that really touched Ronnie. And so she sent me a private Facebook message, almost in tears, just saying, thank you for that. You inspired me to, step out of my shell. Boy, did she ever. Now, what she did, she had another friend named Sonia Harris who challenged her to do a Facebook Live. Now, this morning I woke up. Now, I have been up now since 1 o'clock in the morning, guys. It was one of those, have you ever had one of those days where you just woke up in the middle of the night and you couldn't fall back to sleep? I wasn't stressed out about anything. It was just like, I'm up. Okay, so I've been up since 1 in the morning, and when I'm up like that, that means this is going to be a coffee day. Okay, I need coffee. So I woke up in the morning, and as my husband is preparing coffee, I open up get out my smartphone. I'm going to check messages, and I had a message from Ronnie where she said I did my first Facebook Live, and I went and I watched it, and she blew me away. Totally blew me away. You have to know something about Ronnie first. Ronnie is deaf. Okay? She's got a very profound hearing loss. She does wear hearing aids in both ears. She did her first Facebook Live. It was about between 60 and 90 seconds. And what she did is she wrote on cue cards and told her story very briefly. That video today has over or nearly 2,000 views and growing. Her very first Facebook Live video, over 2,000 views, because she stepped out of her comfort zone. She wasn't going to let anything hold her back, and she decided to go out and be a force for good and shared a very simple message. And if you haven't watched that video, what I did is I put her name, I tagged her in this video. So you'll want to make sure to go follow and watch that video on her Facebook wall. It is very, very powerful, and people are responding like gangbusters. It is an inspirational video. And Ronnie, if you're watching or you're going to watch later, I am so proud of you right now for what you did. Okay, you stepped out of your comfort zone and you claimed your greatness. This is an example of how you can build up your energy and be unstoppable when you are, physically tired too. And for me, after watching that video, I didn't need any coffee. That fired me up. Okay, I played just the tiniest role. Okay, I just opened the door. She made the decision to walk through. And to me, that pumps me up like nothing else. So that's what I want you guys to start doing today. There's an incantation or affirmation that Tony Robbins also teaches that says, I am a force for good. I want you to say that out loud. If you're watching me right now, say, I am a force for good. I am a force for good. Write it in the comments if you believe it. I am a force for good. And what are you going to do today? Don't go to bed tonight until you've done something that you are a force for good. Go out there and do something good. This is Thursday. A lot of people in social media now, they call this Thankful Thursday. They call it Throwback Thursday. Go out there and share some gratitude. You can even share this video if you like, if you found value from it. But I want you guys to start seeing things as being a force for good. Raise your vibration by reaching out and doing some form of kindness, service for others. And don't expect anything in return. Just a love for others. All right, I'm seeing it here in my comments section. Kitty says she's a force for good. So does Sandy. So does Junie. Awesome, you guys. You rock. All right, so go out there and do something that is going to leave a positive impact. Let's elevate the good in the world today, okay? Because once November 9th hits, all right, we got to be able to pick up, there's going to be a lot of hurt here in the United States, regardless of whoever wins the election, okay? We've got to go out there and we have got to be the beacons of good. Be that force for good, because people are attracted to the good. All right. And I'm excited for my friend Ronnie, who's going to go out there, and I know she is going to raise the vibration for so many people by that story, and having the absolute, that took a lot of courage to go out there being totally deaf and do a Facebook Live. And she's talking about doing a webinar, which is going to be totally exciting. And I can't wait to see what she's going to do. So guys, if you're going to go out there and be the force for good, you're going to do something out of your comfort zone, take me in it, because I want to celebrate you. I want to elevate you, all right? Because you're worth it. You're totally worth it. All of you with being subscribers to my show, I am grateful for you. I am appreciative of you. For those that are on with me live today and those who are going to watch later. It means a lot to me to be here to serve you and to share my insights with you, because I want to be the change I wish to see in the world, and it has to start with me. If it is to be, it's up to me. So if you got value today, leave a comment and share. And make sure, now I have a newsletter, guys, and for those of you that may not know, I have a newsletter where I let people know when my new blog posts are coming up. I also let people know what I'm doing if I have upcoming product launches, or I'm doing a promotion with another joint venture, or I'm testing out new products, and I want to share those new products with you, because whenever I share products or do product reviews, I've always purchased the product first, I've consumed it, and I'm going to give you my best review. I don't promote products that I don't use. So if you want to get on that newsletter, I'm going to say this URL 3 times. That way you can type it in, and then you can be on my special newsletter, which is workwithdrlisathompson.com. 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 Junie, thank you so much. I love you too. Right back at you. So make sure you get on my newsletter if you got value here. And then make sure you tune in tomorrow on the Dr. Isn't Live, where I'll share more insights and strategies on how you can build and raise your level of vibration so that you can build a profitable, sustainable online business. So take care, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow.